Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey again on Monday, August 29th, just a hair after 1800 in the evening, Eastern Time. And now I'm going to tell you a bit longer story, which I alluded to which I alluded in my previous video. As you know, I'm gay. And so, of course, when you're in a town like Chicago, you go to gay bars. And these things are always changing locations and so forth and so on, et cetera, et cetera. And there was one just half a block, three-quarters of a block down Ohio Street, on which my Holiday Inn was located, where I stayed. And it was called the Second Story Bar. Now, Tony BZ in Seattle knows this bar. He's been there. He's gone there for meetings. And it's a very nice place. I mean, you go up there, it's small, it's relatively snug, it's smaller than a lot of people's living rooms, and I went there I went to Chicago several, weeks in a row, several years in a row in May. Probably 11 or 12 years in a row. And every year in May I'd show up and the owner got to know me. To the point that he and I would exchange Christmas cards and notes and things. That was when people did that. That was pre-internet time. And I wonder if he's still alive. I mean, he might still be. I mean, he wasn't that old. In any case, I'd go up there and and you jack with people and so forth. And over the course of the several years I was in that bar, and spent, pretty much I spent every evening there when I was in Chicago. There was another one I went to too, but it wasn't necessarily a gay bar, but there were a lot of cute guys there. Good luck on that, Joe. But anyway, there was a guy I met, and I admit I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer in terms of detecting bullshit, except right at the end. Because I tend to take people at face value. Paul is snorting right now. oh, he's saying he's snorting at something else across the road. But anyway, this guy and I got chatting, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And he says, "Well, should we go up north?" I said, "Well, I know that's where a lot more of the gay bars are, but I've never been up north." "Oh, well, I need to show you up, Boys Town," or whatever he called that in Chicago at the time. And so I don't know how we got up there. I suppose we took a cab, which I paid for, of course. And we walked around, and we went into a couple bars, and then he wanted to take me into a gay sauna, and I didn't want to go into a gay sauna. And then we went into another bar, and then there were like, two other guys, sort of converged on him, and then made it the four of us. And we got chatting, drinking beers. I was buying beers, et cetera, et cetera. And then said, well, let's go back to our place and have a four-way. Sounded pretty good to me at the time. So we're walking down North Clark Street in Chicago, and it became clear that these guys were, pretty much getting set to, getting ready to set me up and roll me when we got back to whatever joint that they're going to call their hidey hole or apartment or whatever. And so when I saw a cab go by, I raised my hand and thank God this guy stopped. And I got in and gave him the address of the Holiday Inn on Ohio Street, 300 East Ohio Street. And as we drove past these guys, they were all giving me the finger. Because they were getting ready to rob me. Now, you might say, Joe, how did you pay this cab driver after essentially you spent all your money, whining and dining these schemers in the north end of Chicago? Well, the way I did it was, the way I always do it is, I pulled a $50 bill out of my boot that I keep underneath my sock. I got to remember to do that when I go to England.
Yep.
I guess I need to put one of those 50-pound notes under my boot when I go to England.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe one in each boot.
Well, they use.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. So I'll have a 50-pound note in each boot. Oh, wait a minute. I should let that information out. But anyway, I was able to, by the grace of God, escape. And can't say it wasn't a fun night, though. So on that note, I'm going to say bye-bye, YouTubers.